straight, and then the other edge I just kind of went wavy. And I shed. Then I just wrapped it around starting on the cake board. And of course I don't have as much distance as I did. This doesn't cut as well as a pizza cutter.
Can you check in the kitchen and see if they got a pizza cutter?
Sure. And then I just wrapped it around. I made sure my seam was somewhere that I was either going to lay a character or something like that. And this one I didn't go all the way around, but you'll get the idea. And I rolled out each color, but then I left them rolled out as I went between colors. And they didn't dry out or anything as I did the cake. And I had like 3-foot long pieces because I was going around a 10-inch cake. Then again, I cut one side almost straight, the next side wavy. And then you come back to where you started. And you just fit it in and you just go along the wavy side with your straight side. And it didn't have to be perfect because on the Dr. Seuss book, if you notice, that I did it after, they actually have black lines in between each of the colors, so it didn't have to be perfect. But actually it did line up really, really well. And the black lines didn't have to cover much, except at the creases like I'm doing now. And of course I didn't bring a fondant smoother, but then I went through and used a fondant smoother. And these colors are a lot brighter than I did on the Dr. Seuss cake, too. No, because it was covering the cake.
What was repeat the question?
She asked if I added Tylus to this fondant. For the cake. I suppose if it was a show cake, you could if you wanted it to dry harder, but I didn't, and I just used Wilton fondant on that. I didn't even buy anything fancy, pet nice or anything. Manhandling my cake here. Anyone got questions? I was shocked. Matter of fact, when she said it, I go, no shit. I did, didn't I? The lady was like, so anyway, when you get towards the top, actually when I did the top,
are you putting the smooth side on the top or on the edge?
Smooth side would go again to the edge down here.
No, I know, but for the very top.
Yeah, it would be just like a row that perhaps came like this and was following along the edge.
It doesn't have to end up at the edge.
No, it does not have to end up at the edge. And on mine, it did cross over just like this. And then to go around in the really tight circles was getting harder and harder and harder. So what I did at that point was just laid this piece across the top and then cut it out to fit on the top. And that's how I got it to fit. So then, actually I just pressed it, took it off, flipped it over, and it left an indent on it, and then cut it out with my pizza cutter, which I don't have pizza cutters, so that would be a pain in the butt, but that's basically how I did it. Yeah, Mary and I found those at, where'd we get those? Those itty bitty pizza cutters?
Oh, at Pride's.
Pride's in Old Westport. And they're like that big. They're so cute. So, any questions? Everybody happy? Oh, I was going to show one other thing.
So then you just put the black stripes in between.
And then I did black fondant stripes in between.
Did you extrude them?
I extruded them.
Okay.
And what did you do on them?
Would I do what?
What did you attach them with?
The gum glue, actually. I used the gum glue. Or, no, actually I used vodka because I was worried that I would accidentally get it outside the black line and it wouldn't dry clear, so I used vodka. Yeah, she couldn't help. I was having Mom try to do the fondant before. For the fish, I just made a teardrop shape, and then he has a mouth, so I went herp mouth. Then I stuck this in, opened the mouth, flattened out the nose. Then he's got fins on the side. And some of Dr. Seuss's have cuts in them.
I mean, like gills or for hands.
Like on the fins, yeah.
For hands.
For hands. And then you just smooth out the cut marks. What?
Mm-hmm. Dr. Seuss.
Well, it's Dr. Seuss. And then his always have little things on top. And then whatever you want to do with the tail. The one, my favorite tail, I flattened it out and then cut like 4 or 5 little snips, and then made them pointy. Like you would if you're doing a hand to do the fingers. And then I rolled it. And then curled each of the little points. Like that. And then take a ball tooth and put little indents for the eyes. And then I used white, but hey. And then I did little eyebrows on top. And for the fish and everything, I did add Tylos. Actually Fixodent, but yeah. Same thing. Same main ingredient.
No, that's the part you should be laughing at about. It's the fish with eyebrows.
Well, he looked weird without eyebrows. And then I used a food coloring pen to put the little pupils. There you go. His jaw got kind of cattywampus while I was manhandling him. And he lost an eyebrow.
Fish handler.
You fish handler.
I'm a fish handler. So there you go. One Dr. Seuss fish. Goodbye.
When you zoom in, it goes out of focus.
So, I expect to see some strawberry cakes from all y'all.